When you first start using Rome Research, there are a handful of important concepts you need to understand, outlining being one of them. Among other things, outliners can help you capture, organize, and crystallize your thought processes, enabling their underlying structure to emerge and help you gain a sense of clarity. But how does outlining work? It's actually very simple. Click in a block and enter some text. When you are done, hit return and a new block will be created underneath. You can do this as many times as you like on any given page. These top-level blocks are known as parent blocks and exist independently of one another. And by that I mean we can move them around and reorder them as we please. But if we hit the tab key whilst in a block, it will now be indented or nested underneath the above one, and then it becomes a so-called child block. The great thing about child blocks is that they will follow their parent blocks wherever they go, as you can see when I move this parent block around. This may sound trivial at first, but it is an extremely powerful feature, so let me show you an example of it in practice. So to get the ball rolling, I am going to show you an exercise you can do whenever you are feeling overwhelmed and need to gain a sense of perspective again. First of all, brain dump everything that is on your mind into Rome. Keep it to one item or idea per block, and make sure to write important keywords in square brackets. So for instance, you might be thinking, I need to go shopping, tidy up my workspace, pick up my dry cleaning, book studio time, get toast, call Darren, email Mike, get flowers, and visit my mother. Whatever comes to mind. Now that you have gotten that initial brain dump out of your system, you can start grouping things that belong together by moving them up and down the list. Once you have done that, you can organize them even more by indenting or nesting various blocks as I mentioned before. For instance, we want to get the toast and flowers when we go shopping, so these items can be indented under the go shopping block, because that is where they belong. Now they go from being independent parent blocks to children blocks, which means if we need to move the go shopping block around, the shopping list items will automatically follow, and this makes organizing our list a lot easier. To make everything even more concise, click on the little triangle to the left of the Go Shopping block and you will collapse the child blocks underneath. Collapsing blocks keeps things nicely hidden away when we don't need to see them, reducing visual clutter and therefore our potential sense of overwhelm. You might also think you can visit your mother, then go shopping and pick up the dry cleaning all in one go. So go ahead and click in the Visit Mother block and hit return. Now you will have a new block above it. Let's write Monday's chores in this block. Then select the Visit Mother, Go Shopping and Pick Up Dry Cleaning blocks and indent them by hitting Tab. They have now also become child blocks and can be collapsed as well. Oh yeah, and before I forget, if you happen to indent something that you didn't mean to, just hit Shift Tab to unindent it again. Okay, looking at what's left in our list, the remaining chores all need to be done in the office and therefore can also be grouped together using the techniques we just learned. And let's call this group Tuesday's Chores. I think you would agree that this list has become a lot less overwhelming than it was to begin with. But there's more. Now that things have been captured and organized, you can focus in on specific things by clicking on the bullet to the left of a given block. So say we wanted to flesh out what we want to talk to Darren about when we call him, we can focus in on his block and write everything down without distraction just by clicking on the bullet. And you can do this for each and every block on your list if necessary. Here's where things start to get interesting though. Because Darren's name is written in the square brackets, when you click on his name and go to his page, not only will the to-do we created show up in the linked references, but everything else that you indented or nested below that block will also be there. And this is where the true power of outlining in Rome Research lies, and you can see how I use this in my daily workflow in my How to Use Daily Notes video. And voila, that's how you outline in Rome Research. Like I mentioned at the beginning, this is just one of many applications of the outlining function in Rome. There are so many other things you can do, like research, project management, journaling, problem solving, tracking your creative process, and many other things. And all of them are worth exploring. If you enjoyed this video and would like to support my work, please like, share, and subscribe as there will be more videos very soon. Until then, peace.